What's up, you guys? I'm coming at you from the store today like usual. This is pretty much my day-to-day. Sales have been very, very good lately. You know the reason why. And, you know, unfortunately what's going on, people's moods are very different in the store, are very weary. But they're avoiding the big stores and coming to us, which I really appreciate, because this is a very desperate time for small businesses. And supporting local couldn't mean more than it does right now. We are functioning well. A lot of businesses have closed and have really shut down, and as I do feel bad for them, we have to go day by day as well and just stick with the plan. Keep building, keep growing as much as possible, and if we do get shut down, so be it. I have a lot of perishables here, but we'll make do with what we can. Maybe we'll donate it and we'll eat it and give it away to family and friends, etc. For now, we're open. We're gonna get right into this video. It's gonna be a good one because I know it's very, very different times, so it'll be a little bit different vibes, and we'll go from there. And if you are new here, guys, I'm Ray. I own this store for about 2.5 years now. This channel is all about personal finance and entrepreneurship. So if you're into those, please smash the like button and subscribe down below, and we're gonna keep bringing content no matter what. So over the course of the few years we've been open, this place has been very, very of a steady growth. It is very hard to grow one single location to get the word out in your city. Convenience stores and retail stores are very hard to grow month to month, but we've seen a very average growth month to month, and I have no complaints. It was never easy, and I've enjoyed it for the most part. Of course, there's days or, you know, I wanted to throw in the towel, but we're here, we're pushing through, and sales have never been better. We have a lot more stock than when we started. We have a lot more of a regular customer base than we started. Of course, you have to build that as well, just like your inventory. And, you know, we're starting to really see what sells and what doesn't sell, so we're buying a lot better. And other than that, our salary has grown as well, very, very modestly. I don't take too much, and I'm still not taking much, even though my sales, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I just turned off the music in here. There's no customers right now. We were very, very busy earlier, but it really comes in ebbs and flows nowadays. People will come out of their houses, you know, buy, it'll be crazy, and then it will completely die out for 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not sure why that is, but as soon as I see one customer, there's always 2 or 3 right behind them. I'm not sure if maybe someone from the parking lot, because we're in a strip mall, I'm not sure if someone from the parking lot sees someone walking in, and they're like, oh yeah, I do need something, and they walk in right after. But always, when one comes in, 2 or 3 follow. So it's good, you know, you'll have a sign. If you see one, there's more coming. Yeah, so I was getting into our salary. Yeah. So, salary for a retail or grocery store owner, don't expect anything insane. You know, there's a lot of expenses that you don't see behind the scenes. There's a lot of product that you constantly need to keep buying in order to make yourself more money, in order to keep the doors open, in order to keep the lights on. There's a lot of expenses that you don't see. So don't expect to get rich like this by opening a store, or if you see someone's sales, oh, we make $1 million in sales a year. Trust me when I tell you, there's a lot of background expenses. And that's why my salary is very modest. Even though my sales are going this way, my salary is going very, very gradually up. My sales are going on a more sharp peak, if that makes sense. If there's a graph that shows that, you'll see a spike and then a gradual like hill. We're trying to build that hill and keep the sales growing as well. So you want to keep your expenses down, of course, but yeah, just mind you that sales are never do not equal profit. If you're spending $1 million and your sales are $1 million, well, there's not much left, right? So Felicia, we're checking the doors right now, because honestly it usually dies around 5 o'clock now. Before everything started, it was around 6:30. Oh no, it was around 6 before, but now we're noticing 5 o'clock, people are just going home and that's it. And you know why. So we're considering reducing our hours. We're not sure yet, because things are going pretty steadily around here. We can't predict it yet. It's very, very new, this new world we're in right now.
So and sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just watching because
Some
I don't want
nights
someone coming in.
like he said, we're dead at 5, but then like yesterday, right up until 6:30. So it's hard to gauge.
And we don't want to lock people out, you know, when they're coming in to spend their money here rather than Walmart. So to give you a good idea about our operation is me, Felicia are the owners, and pretty much the only employees. We do have one part-timer, and our moms do help us out with like the prepping the meals and stuff. They got the good touch, the Italian touch. That's kind of weird to say it like that, but you know what I mean. They make all the sauces, you know, the meals, the pastas, the chicken parms. They make all that for us. So that really helps our bottom line, you know, because we don't have to pay them, and maybe eventually we will. But currently we're still very new, so we don't. We have 1 to 2 part-timers depending on the time of year. This is a very seasonal business sometimes, so we do keep that into consideration. So to be straight with you, Felicia's paid like an employee, and I'm paid as an owner. I wouldn't, I wouldn't say we're gonna get rich here, but does anyone get rich off of their first business? Sometimes if it explodes. And this small space like this, you know, you can't really expect to get rich, and that's not what we're after. We're after just building our wealth, building our net worth, investing into other businesses from our base business here. This isn't going to be, you know, a cash cow, and this isn't going to be the business I think we end up retiring with. It is very hands-on. It is 7 days a week, and it is all perishable. So there's going to be a time where I think we do move on, or you know, possibly you know, go hands off of this place. But we'll see.
But I think differently.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother video. So let's get down to it. Felicia gets paid an hourly wage of, currently it's $19.65 an hour. Don't ask me how we came up with that. It's just a gradual increase every 4 months, as long as our sales are gradually increasing and our profits and all that. So $19.65 an hour. She clocks in 40 hours here, so she gets paid for those 40. And she probably works 60 because we do some wholesale shopping. We do order from home. Our wholesalers are usually online. We're constantly on our day off on Monday, we constantly take orders and get things set up for the week. So she's probably working 60 hours. She gets paid officially for 40 here at $19.65 an hour. So we can do the math on that for her weekly salary. So $19.65 times 40 gives us about $785 a week times 52 weeks in a year. Well, we don't work. We work 51. So I'd say around $40,000 a year for Felicia. And to be honest, you know, she's working a lot more than 40 hours anyways, so the actual hourly wage will be skewed. But let's say the salary for that one, you know, generalized bracket would be 40 grand a year. And you know, we understand that a regular $19 an hour job would be actually 40 hours a week, and you probably get benefits. But you know, with owning your own business, we expect this, and we hope to grow this salary for her. And you know, there's a certain self-achievement you get from running your own business and being your own boss and being able to control everything. And there's a lot of perks too. You know, there's we don't pay for groceries anymore. We just take home whatever we need from here. Some businesses don't do that because it reflects bad for the employees if they see the owners doing that. I mean, it's his owner and operated, so we don't have to worry about any of that. And that's one big expense that we don't ever have to worry about again. And as for me, you know, I don't take much out of this business. Honestly, I take about minimum wage for myself. So let's balance that out to maybe 27 to 30,000 a year, if all is going well. I understand everything needs to be reinvested. So my salary is paid last. If I want to pay this salary, I can or not. My preference is to keep building it, keep adding shelves, keep adding freezers, keep adding inventory before I take money for myself. I'm just covering my own bills. I mean, Felicia's salary covers our bills too as well. Everything's pulled together. So yeah, I'm not looking to take money right away out of this business. It's only been about 2.5 years now. So I don't take a lot of money out, and if I really need to reinvest, I'm not taking more than minimum wage. If I even get close to minimum wage, it really depends on the season and how busy we are month to month. Because I pay myself contract at the end of the month. My personal expenses are very low, so I don't need anything more than that, and we're even left with more to reinvest into another business, or finally into our own real estate that we've been humming and hawing on, but we're going to be making more videos on that as well. You know, it's a lot of work, and we're probably working between the both of us 120 hours a week, 60 hours each, obviously. The salary isn't justified for the amount of work it takes, you know, but at the end of the day, we're growing this business, we're happy, we feel good about it. You know, we're keeping the doors open. A lot of businesses don't even make it to a year. We're on our second. So that's just a little bit of motivation that I wanted to share with you guys. Anybody who's opening up a small business or starting their first entrepreneurial journey, trust me when I tell you this, it's not easy. There's nothing easy about it, but you will feel good when you first start turning a profit. I'm gonna go toss up the garbages right now, guys. We're gonna wrap this video up. You know, money aside, success or fail, it all depends on you when you own your own business. So at the end of the day, when you're sweeping up and mopping up, you look around and it's like all the things you could possibly achieve with your store or your business, and it's like painting a picture. How can you keep making it better? How can you keep improving? And that's just, it just kind of means a little bit more than just taking an hourly wage sometimes. When you know that you can improve this thing to possibly be better for the future. Wow, I'm motivational. Okay, so we're finishing up the day here. I revealed your salary to everybody.
That's fine. It's been crazy, and I have like bad head right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just like
You did a lot of stocking. We got a lot of deliveries. It's non-stop.
too many boxes today. I can't handle it.
Non-stop people talking about certain things. You know what they are. And non-stop deliveries. Just because we want to keep everything stocked. And the big box stores are absorbing the market. So we're trying to stay ahead of that and keep this place well stocked for our community. All right. Any last words? I mean, any goodbyes?
That's
Wow.
rude.
That's,
Anyways, now you know how much I make.
yeah, and
Yay.
me. So that's great to know. I can't end the video. I've never been good at it.
Bye.